Hey, Amy. I need you to pack a few changes of clothes in my suitcase. I'll be going on a business trip starting tomorrow.
Chris? Tomorrow's a Saturday, though? Normally, business trips are on weekdays, right?
I don't know. It's the company's instruction. It's not my decision, you know.
Well, I guess you're right.
Well, considering the destination is in the East Coast area, there might be concerns about the weather. Maybe that's why. They say there's a cold front approaching.
That's true. Come to think of it, they mentioned it in the news, I think. But lately, you've been away from home quite often. I'm a little worried, you know? Yesterday, or rather, in the middle of the night, you came back, didn't you? Is everything all right?
You might not understand, but men have various social obligations, you know. I can't just go home on the dot. I have relationships I need to keep.
Even so, couldn't you at least contact me? Like, I don't need dinner or I'll be back by a certain time. I'm not asking for you to tell me the details, but if you can just give me a heads up so I can be aware and schedule things, you know? Like yesterday, I waited for you until around 10:30 p.m. without eating.
You could have just eaten without waiting. There's no reason you have to wait for me. And in the end, you went to bed first anyway. So what's the point?
Do you have to say it like that? I'm just saying I waited for you until 10:30 p.m. because I didn't know when you were going to be back. You complained that you didn't want to eat cold food, so I tried to wait for you as much as I could. And that's what you have to say to me?
Then why don't you just wake up when I come back home, and then you can just reheat it for me? What's so hard about that?
Hey, don't you ever want to eat together with me? You used to say, no matter how busy we are, let's take our time for meals. Even tomorrow, I was hoping we can do something together. We haven't spent time together recently.
You know, it's really tough to do that when you're really busy. Do you expect me to leave work just so that we can eat together? You've been picking fights more often lately. What's up with that?
Isn't it obvious? It's because your words and actions are so cold to me lately. Lately, even when you're home, you don't even try to engage in my conversations. I just want to know what happened. What's happening to us?
I'm just exhausted every day. Can't you sense that much? Do I have to tell you what I'm doing every day for you to understand? I'm not a housewife like you, idling around every day.
I'm not idling around, though. I have a lot of things to do every day as well.
That's not the point. You understand that it's easier than working outside like I do, right?
Well, didn't I become a housewife because you said you wanted me to be at home? If you don't like having a housewife, I can work. I only quit my job because you asked me to.
That's fine. Do whatever you want. But even if you start working, handling the household is still your responsibility.
What? Why would I have to handle all the housework on my own?
Isn't it obvious? Otherwise, why did we get married?
Did we get married just so you could make me do the housework? Is that what you're saying?
That's not it, but I don't intend to do the housework. Plus, it's normal for women to do it, right? You guys are better at it.
You know what you're saying is all messed up, right? You've suddenly become so controlling, like a husband in the 50s or something. Why are you being so domineering? I'm starting to get confused of who you are now. I feel like I don't even know you.
Isn't that because of you? Have you ever thought about that? It's because you're complaining and nagging me every single damn day. Anyway, if you're a housewife, understand your role as a housewife and do it well. Don't complain when I come home late or I'm not at home. It's not my responsibility to have to inform you every single time. I don't have that kind of time, all right? Who do you think is providing for you? Thanks to who is it that you have food on the table? It's definitely not you.
Chris, did I do something to you? Did I say something that spurred all this? If you have something to say or if something's bothering you, I want you to tell me properly. Can we talk about it?
It's irritating how you're taking my time like this. after I said I don't have the time for you. Well, then I'm going back to work. I'll send you the details of what I need for the business trip later. Hey, where's my dinner and where are you?
Didn't I tell you I'm going back to my hometown today? I told you that I'm attending my friend's wedding.
I don't know. Why would I have to keep your schedule in my head? I came back early today and this is the treatment I get.
But you've known for a while that I won't be home today. I talked to you about it.
I have no intention on remembering your damn plans, all right? So tell me, how does it feel? Using my money to go back to your hometown for a wedding and having fun with your friends. It must be nice, right? Living this relaxed life as a lazy housewife, using others' money they earned.
So, am I supposed to stay at home all the time? Is that what you expect me to do? Don't have friends, don't go out, don't use your money?
You're a housewife. It's only natural. What's there to even question? Who do you think is providing for us? Thanks to who is it that you can go back to your hometown?
Being a housewife doesn't mean I'm not doing anything.
Seriously, we've had this conversation before. Between a person working full-time and a mere housewife, you know which is superior in a heartbeat. It's obvious.
I started working. I'm just working part-time, but still.
Huh? What? I haven't heard anything about that. You didn't tell me anything.
But as long as I don't neglect the housework, it should be fine, right? That's what you said. That I can do work if I keep doing the housework.
Well, that's true. So you are saying it's okay to cut down on our living expenses, right?
What? Why would it come to that? I'm saying that I'm using my own money to come back home.
There's no issue since you're working now, right? Put your money in the household too. It's fine that you're working, but let me make it clear to you. Housewives are still housewives. That doesn't change. Just because you get a part-time job, don't think you'll be in the same position as me.
I don't understand what you want from me anymore, Chris. You weren't like this in the past. You used to be a much kinder and more considerate person.
It's probably because you changed. I've been busy, and you keep complaining and nagging me nonstop. Is that it? You'll be back tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I will be back home tomorrow, but...
If that's the case, starting tomorrow, you should go to bed later and wake up earlier than me. Don't argue with what I say. You're a housewife.
What? Are you being serious? I have to stay awake to wait for you when I never know when you'll be back?
Yeah, isn't that obvious? You're a housewife.
Sometimes you don't come back lately. So what am I supposed to do then?
In that case, I'll contact you that I won't be back. Then you can do as I'm telling you to, right?
You know, a housewife isn't a husband's slave.
I didn't say you would be a slave. Seriously, when did I say that? I'm just saying you should do more for me. You should be more dedicated to me. If you felt that I'm distant, shouldn't you try to mend our relationship? Instead of just attacking me unilaterally. That's what you do.
I'm not attacking you or blaming you. I asked you to contact me and have more conversations at home, didn't I? I was just asking you to be more interactive with me. I wasn't attacking you.
Well, it doesn't matter because I felt like I was being attacked. I'm tired, and when I come home, all I hear is you nagging me. There's no place for me to even rest. I can't take a break mentally or physically. If that's the case, I feel like working would be better.
What should I do? Can you just tell me what I should do?
Were you even listening to what I said? If it didn't get through your head, then read it again. Can't you understand even that much? Are you that stupid?
What I'm saying isn't about that.
I'm going to go take a shower.
Wait a minute. We're not done talking. Can we just talk about this?
Someone didn't prepare for the bath, so I have to clean it. Don't waste any more of my precious time.
Chris, there's something I have to discuss with you. Do you think you can come back home early today?
I can't.
Then until what time should I stay up?
Until I get back home and fall asleep.
That's why I'm asking for the time.
I don't know what time I'll be back, but I'm not going to stay overnight today, so I'll be back home by today.
I've been doing everything you said for the past month. Listening to everything. As you said, I've been waking up earlier than you and sleeping after you. Waking up early to make breakfast is fine. But there's no point in me staying up late, right?
You have to prepare for my meals. There's plenty to do for you.
You can do that much yourself, can't you?
If you're saying it's that much, then you should do it yourself.
Don't you realize how overbearing your words are? Aren't you just trying to torment me, plain and simple?
What? What's the point of doing that? How does that even benefit me?
I think you're the one who understands that the best.
If you bring up the same topic again next time, I'm going to divorce you.
Do you want a divorce? Is that what this is about? Is your attitude changing because you want a divorce?
It's because you're so damn persistent. Honestly, you're really annoying the crap out of me. Damn it.
We can't even have a decent conversation anymore, can we?
Do we need to have a conversation?
I think we need to. At least I have something I want to say.
If so, say it now. Keep it short, though.
It's whatever now. It doesn't matter now that I understand how you feel.
You finally understand my feelings? Then you know better to not talk back at me or nag me from now on, right? If you do it again, I'll seriously divorce you. There's no next time. You know what? I have a good idea. Once you come back home, I'll have the divorce papers ready. I'll have you fill it out in advance. Then you won't be able to talk back to me. Ha!
All right, I'll fill it out.
If there's something next time, I'll submit the divorce papers right away, all right? Don't complain even if I file it. And if you come to me and beg me not to, I'm not going to reconsider it.
That's fine with me. I'll just do what I need to do. That's it.
Amy, what time did you wake up today?
8:30 a.m.
Wow. Don't be ridiculous.
I was tired.
I don't care if you're tired. That doesn't have anything to do with me. And here I thought you had become more obedient after filling out the divorce papers. You're acting up and getting up late recently, haven't you? Stop being so cocky.
I'm not getting cocky or anything. I'm just responding to your questions.
See? Things like that. Talking back to me. You're asking for it, you know. I'm serious about getting divorced.
What are you talking about? We already got divorced 2 months ago.
Huh?
I asked you to remove me from your company's insurance, right?
That's because you got a part-time job and you no longer qualify as a dependent, right?
No, it's because I filed the divorce papers.
You filed the divorce papers? Are you seriously telling me you filed the divorce papers? You submitted it without telling me?
Yeah, of course. You said that if I argued or resisted, you'd get a divorce, right? We had a mutual understanding about getting a divorce, so I submitted it. I decided that I no longer want to be controlled by you. So yeah, I submitted the divorce papers for us. The divorce papers were already filled out anyway. It worked out perfectly.
You should have talked to me about something so important like this earlier.
I've been asking you to make time for me multiple times this month, didn't I? I asked you because I wanted to discuss with you about the divorce. But you rejected and kept saying you were busy.
I see how it goes. Well, you wanted to tell me this in a way that would really anger me, right? I understand how you feel now. Now that you understand how I feel, get out of my house! Why are you still living here after the divorce?
This house is a rental. Not only that, it was originally rented while I was working under my name. So it should be you who leaves.
Oh, really? I get it. In that case, I'll move out right away. I don't want to be with you for even a second longer, you stupid woman.
Yes, please do that. I've been thinking about getting rid of stuff for a while now. But you should take care of the alimony payment, all right?
Alimony? What alimony? Why should I pay that? What makes you think I'd pay for that? The reason for the divorce is personality incompatibility.
Huh? What are you talking about? The reason for the divorce is your affair. Seriously, what are you talking about?
I didn't have an affair, though.
You're having an affair, aren't you? Suddenly looking down on housewives. Saying crazy things like I have to wake up earlier than you and even sleep later than you. I know that you were trying to get me to divorce you by saying all those ridiculous things and acting like a controlling, domineering husband.
What are you talking about? Did you lose your mind or something? Have you finally gone crazy?
I mentioned that I wanted to talk with you before filling out the divorce papers, right? The truth is, your behavior seemed strange to me, so I had it investigated. Then I found out you were having an affair with a subordinate at work. That's why I decided to submit the papers.
Do you know what you're talking about? Do you even have evidence?
I'm telling you because I have it. Was that not obvious? There's alimony for the affair too, but also for verbal abuse. I have these text messages and recordings as evidence. I'm going to have you pay for everything.
Amy, wait a minute. Let me tell you what happened. Just give me time to explain. I didn't actually have an affair. It just happened that we had that kind of relationship. We both saw it as a casual thing. It was nothing serious. It meant nothing.
And? What about it? It doesn't matter if it was just a fling or if it was serious. That has absolutely nothing to do with me.
What matters to me the most is you. That's why I got married to you. You should know that, Amy.
Yeah, that must have been the truth when we got married.
It still hasn't changed. You are the most important person to me.
Even though you called me names and talked down to me?
I did say that, but it's not true. I didn't actually mean it. You know how marriage isn't always roses. We have our hardships. I was just angry when you filed for divorce on your own, and that wasn't my true feelings.
Do you seriously think that I'll say you don't have to pay for alimony if you say that? Seriously. How much more will you mock me? I know everything about you. And I know about your conversations with your affair partner. You deliberately acted cold to me and tried to make me initiate the divorce, didn't you?
No, it's not like that.
Yes, it's exactly like that. I have recordings that prove what you guys were planning. So you can't escape from this. There's nothing you can say to change my mind. You really have no respect towards me, do you?
Amy, I'm truly sorry for everything. It's not what you think.
It's not what I think. You were trying to divorce me in a roundabout way so that you wouldn't become the bad guy. So that you wouldn't have to pay alimony. You're really being petty, aren't you?
No, that's not true. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, that's all.
If it had come to this, it would have been better if you had clearly said it to me. I couldn't understand the reason you became so cold, and it was really tough. I've been thinking over and over again. What was there for me to do? What I should do to live happily like before? I was thinking so hard. What is it that I can do? I think this is the most insincere and despicable way. You really wasted my time.
But there's still a little bit of affection left for me, right? After all, it's been 2 months since the divorce, and you haven't kicked me out of the house.
Are you serious? That I just have my reasons, too. I wouldn't do anything that would benefit you in any way. I wanted to use up the food in the house before moving. And there were various procedures to follow, and I needed your signature also. And once everything was done, I thought suddenly moving might inconvenience you more.
Then what about the house chores? How do you explain that? You were doing things properly as usual, right? My clothes were cleaned and the house was always clean too.
No, I wasn't. I cleaned the house because I live there. As for laundry, I only used some deodorizer on your laundry. You really didn't notice that the collar on your shirts were getting stained? It was literally becoming black. As for the meals I made, as I said, I just needed to get rid of the leftovers. I wanted to reduce the amount of stuff I have when I move. And it's just a waste if I threw everything out. Might as well give it to you.
Amy, I'll be back home right away today. So let's discuss all this once. We need to talk it out together. This isn't something to discuss over a text message. I need to talk to you face to face. I can't believe anything you say without seeing your face.
I've already told you that we're getting divorced, so there's nothing more to discuss. That's all I wanted to talk to you about last time, too. Oh, but if there's an issue with the amount of alimony, contact the lawyer, okay? I'll leave their business card on the table. I don't have any intention to talk with you anymore, so you can deal with the lawyer from here. Don't contact me anymore.
Please, wait a minute. I'm really, truly sorry. I want to apologize to you properly.
You know, I'm actually busy. I don't have all day to talk to you about this. I became a full-time employee from my part-time job. On top of that, I have to consult with your affair partner's parents about alimony.
What? Please, at least don't do that. I beg you.
Yeah, of course you must not want me to do that. Your affair partner's parents are strict people, right? And just being a divorcee already leaves a bad impression on them. I know how the both of you were so troubled about it. That's why I'm going to go meet them. But I guess there's no choice but to go for negotiations since she still lives with her parents, right? And it also seems that she doesn't have enough savings to pay alimony. So, what can I do?
Amy, I'm really sorry. This is all my fault. It's my responsibility. I should have done better. Please forgive me. I'll do whatever it takes. Anything. You just have to say it.
I know you're at fault. That's why we're at this right now. And the only thing I want from you is to pay the alimony. That's seriously all I'm asking for. If you want to do something for me, just do as I say and pay the alimony.
I'm really sorry. I apologize for everything, from the bottom of my heart. Please, I'm begging you, give me a chance to discuss this whole thing with you. I'll do whatever it takes to follow your terms. I'll give it my all to fulfill your request.
You, who never gave me a chance before, shouldn't be saying those words. You don't have the right to say those words. You and I are strangers already. Got it? There's no need for me to fulfill your request. I don't need to listen to you like before. Please don't waste any more of my precious time and life. On another note, I was able to successfully receive the alimony from my ex-husband and his affair partner. My ex-husband and his subordinate affair partner were in deep trouble by her parents. And from what I heard, it seems that they broke up recently. It seems that opposition from her parents made it impossible for the couple to get married, as she didn't want to oppose her parents. My ex-husband ended up being dumped by his subordinate. Her parents' anger didn't calm down even a bit, and they mentioned how my ex-husband damaged their precious daughter. Her parents confronted the company where both of them were working, demanding my ex-husband's dismissal. It's an unusual situation, but it appears that these parents have a history of getting heated when it comes to their daughter. As a result, their affair became public within the company. His affair partner couldn't bear the gossip from colleagues and ended up resigning, while my ex-husband was demoted to another position. This is everything I heard, and it doesn't matter to me what happens to my ex-husband now. After spending so much time and effort on trying to divorce me, it's quite ridiculous to end up with these results, is how I honestly feel right now. My ex-husband, after being demoted, contacted me and told me how he now regrets his choices and apologized to me. Of course, I have no regrets about the divorce and immediately blocked him. When my ex-husband started acting like a domineering husband, I was really struggling because I couldn't understand the cause. However, when I looked into it, I realized that he had hurt and insulted me over trivial matters. That's when I completely stopped caring. Now that I'm divorced, I feel refreshed. Sometimes I reminisce about the good times, and it tugged my heart. But recently, I haven't felt that way at all. I'm going to digest the memories of my ex-husband in my own way and make efforts to find new happiness. If I live positively, there must be salvation waiting for me. Since I'm single again, I plan to try various new challenges and live positively. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you next time!